Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, my friends, and welcome on back to the Cozy Club. Now, you guys saw my video from earlier today talking about my thoughts on Cusco and the gang overall, but wanted to go ahead and show you guys some PvP battles as well as one of my attempts within the raid. Some of you guys want to see them in live action, and so wanted to go ahead and take you guys in. Let's do a couple of PvP battles together, and then let's hop into the raid, and I can show you what they do. They may not be insane, but I thought I took them up to gear 9, so why not show you guys some footage of them at that level? If you guys want to see more videos like this, please be sure to comment down below, subscribe to the club if you haven't, and let's begin. Alrighty, my friends. Well, we're going to start with a little PvP action with the Emperor's New Groove crew, except for Crunk, because he's not great in PvP. Neither is Cusco too much, but we're going to bring him in to go ahead and show off what he could do. Now, we're actually all the way down in Masters. We're almost there in Champion, but we're down in Masters, so we might not run into all the Zeuses and craziness up there at the higher levels. We've got a pretty good team. We're going to go with Maleficent lead to have some Yzma synergy. And then I'm going to go ahead and throw in a Namari here to see if we can get the ball rolling. Of course, we've got Kingdom synergy here. He does better. Pacha with more Kingdom. And then Yzma does well with more Kingdom villains and gets that turn meter that you guys saw from the video. So we've got this Maleficent lead that's going to do the harmful immunity as well as is going to give us some extra potency. And we're going to see how it goes. Whether we win or lose, I want to show you guys how the llama transformation works altogether, and if we can escape and even show you guys human form is going to be the question of today's video. So we've got a crew here, legendary soup to nobody's surprise, and let's go ahead and see how this battle works. I want you guys to mostly look at the relationship with Pacha and just kind of how that works with his groove. And we're going to start the battle off with 4 groove and the full crew. So here we go. We got Yzma doing her thing very early on. Charmin Mickey out the gate. God, I love you, Yzma. Makes up for the whole crew here. And we've got this initial turn meter reduction. So let's go ahead and hit... we can go ahead and give this to Namari. We can give it to Cusco. Get the turn meter up. But let's go ahead and reduce the turn meter on that back row. Slow down Ursula. And of course, we're going to trade that for some Hercules punches to the face. Beast getting his taunt pretty early. And now we're going to go ahead and either we can take control of Beast, or we can go ahead and extend the debuffs and get more debuffs on the field. I'm actually going to go with the extend or the damage. I think that's a safe play, and we'll get the intimidates out here in just a moment. Now, we can go ahead and use Namari and get the burnout ability, or just throw out the Surlot cat. We're going to start with the cat, try to get attack offense up, and then hopefully if Namari can get another turn, just like she did there, she's going to just completely demolish those on the battlefield. So great back row hit. Love that. Let's go ahead and this is probably going to get Hercules to kill her. Let's do it. Hercules is probably going to punch her. We escaped, and now we're going to go and just punch Herc right in the teeth. Landed the stun. Doesn't happen often. We're going to hope this guy doesn't forfeit the battle. And at this point, Yzma's popping off, going crazy. We can feed this to Namari, and now that he's stunned, and really get things really crazy. But let's go ahead and try to get Cusco to go first, because this video is all about Cusco. Now, one thing about our boy here, Pacha, he packs a punch. He can definitely hit some big damage numbers, 11,000. Big boy can pack a punch, and that's one of the things I like about Pacha. And right there, we'd even have Cusco die, and then he still didn't get to go to human form. And so battles are either going too quickly, and we did get a good win there against, a team that we were well overpowered as far as levels go. But more importantly, you guys are going to see even on battles that we're not supposed to win, he's just not going to transform very often. We've got a Kingdom speed lead team here. We're going to go with Yzma and hope for the best that we get enough speed synergy to maybe get Cusco to his human form to start dominating the battlefield. We've got a really good opponent. We've got a enemy Yzma who we're going to start seeing a whole lot more. And let's see if we can get, get that human Yzma or llama for you. So here we go. We're going to start the battle. I've said here we go 5 times. We're going to start the battle by putting Shaken on Ursula so that those blinds don't hit us. Get the early taunt out there and take the body slam hit from Beast, more than likely on my own Beast. There's that. We've got the quadruple 8s coming out. Beast lucky day. And our Yzma is going to take the first move. Now, we can't remove the turn meter from their team in the back. We're stuck to hit on the front. I'm actually going to go ahead Yeah, let's go ahead and see. Maleficent has such high tenacity, it's tough to get through there, but we did get the high tenacity, got through that and lowered the turn meter. It's now Cusco's turn. Gotta love that. And, you know, don't love this because we're not going to get the guaranteed crit, but we get a decent size hit on the beast with Cusco. So here we go. We've got Yzma going up next. Here comes the reduction of turn meter on the back row, if I had to guess. I don't know why they would go with the front. Maybe she's thinking to cleanse Ursula here. That might be possible too. There's the cleanse. This is wonderful. I can already tell it's going to be a rough one. It's going to be a rough one. They're going to lap us as far as turn meter goes, but Beast will get another turn, which is good news. So back row lost their turn meter. Ursula is getting a turn. This guy's on, I believe, like one-time speed. Let's go ahead and wait as he decides what he's doing with his Ursula here. Really thinking hard here. He's going to go and polymorph my llama. Now, very interesting choice. Often when a new character comes, they don't know what to do. They try to shut them down, but Cusco is immune to polymorph, so better luck next time. Let's go ahead and take that taunt, and luckily, that was a waste big time from that Ursula. We got lucky there, so maybe we can get this transformed Cusco after all. And there we go. So we're hitting big damage on the beast. Yzma's about to get yet another turn. Beautiful. Shan Yu taking that. Taking a lot to the face. Beast is getting some more debuffs on him. But our boy Pacha is about to be able to maybe be able to get a turn out here, even though he has a silence. So here we go. Taking more damage. Lots happening on the battlefield. I do have this wand cleanse that I can use a multitude of ways. And there's a lot of people that want this. I'm going to give it to Pacha. We're going to have Pacha go ahead and get himself at least doing something for our team here. And let's have the big boy go on the vine, get some big damage out there, maybe hopefully kill Beast, see what happens there. Big hit on the Beast, can't quite take him down. Definitely going to empower Ursula with that hit. And luckily, we've got our Beast going next, and we actually got our Sugar Rush. So, you know, never say never. We might be able to get our human Cusco after all. Let's see here. We've got Maleficent. We got her throwing the punches, and we got a lot of debuffs. Right now, we don't have a lot of cleansers at all on this team. Now, it stinks. I have a feeling if I kill his Hercules, he's going to forfeit. We've got double blind hits there from the Beast. Wonderful. And now we're at a pickle. We've got blinds. Would not be a good time to use his second ability that gives him the most groove. But you know what? We got to just do it anyway. Hopefully, we can get some groove going. We got really nothing there. Really nothing out of all of that. And now we've got Yzma doing her thing. So again, just the way debuffs work, and sometimes if you had a cleanser, you know, sometimes you can get this working out. I'm going to go ahead and try to get Cusco a turn just because we're showing him off. And that definitely was not the smartest play, but something that I was going to try to do. And then we've got Pacha's shield ability. That he does shield quite a lot. And I feel like this guy just wants Cusco dead. I feel like he has no idea what my Cusco is going to do. And that shield did absolutely nothing. Thank you, Pacha. Appreciate the comfort there. Actually, just wants Cusco to die faster. And it's looking pretty bleak at this moment. Looking pretty bleak. We've got a couple polymorphs that might go. And right now we're taking a couple basics to the face. We might be able to win. But between the dragon... it's not looking good. Between the Maleficent dragon and all the other things up this guy's sleeve, again, not looking mighty fine. So there we go. We got Empowered Beast, which is good. We can really take advantage of this. And, man, if I wand Cusco, he's dead. He's dead. There's no question Cusco dies if I wand him from Hercules. So let's wand Shan Yu. Are you going to die, Shan Yu? He's not. Big time win there. We can take down Hercules, but with Ursula coming up next, let's go and focus our attacks on Ursula. Take her down. And now we're left with a pickle. Let's go with the Shan Yu headbutts. Can we get the kill? We did secure the kill. That's big time. That's major leagues. We're going after Yzma now. Let's go ahead and go with the finished kill on Yzma. And again, like I said before, we've got to worry about the dragon. This is what I'm worried about here. Maleficent's going to hurt. Whether we kill her or not, she's going to hurt. Pacha, I think, can live through the dragon. But the rest of these folks are dead. There's no way they live through this. So I'm curious what's about to happen here. Okay, so we've got the Intimidate. We've got the extension of buffs. And Pacha's going to go ahead and just throw a nice little fist right there at Maleficent. Cusco, let's go ahead and have Cusco do his kick. Cusco is going to take the dragon. Down goes... we survived pretty well. Not bad. Not bad. We're still not transformed. That's just a rough llama. Let's just do this. Why not? Let's go ahead and wand Cusco up. Let's do the Sugar Rush, which is actually going to give Cusco 1 groove and is actually going to transform him as long as Pacha doesn't kill him. There you go. You guys are going to see it. There we go. Into the battle. We got ourselves a transform Cusco. And so you guys can just see how this is going to work. We got the best animation in the game. You guys saw it on his video, and we're going to get a big time damage buff up there. 45k. We got the W. We got the W. Doesn't happen often, but we actually secured the W. And you guys saw there was blinds involved and stuff, but that stuff naturally happens. It's very hard to get your hands on a transformed Cusco. Alrighty, we've got our last battle. I put a bunch of good S tier characters together. They're going to all be, having great synergy with Pacha's abilities. We've got 2 extra summons that are going to count towards his passive. And then we've got Zeus. We're going to bring in Papa Zeus to go ahead and see if we can amp up our Cusco, get him transformed out the bat, and see what kind of magic we can make. Now, we do again have a Maleficent lead with the infamous, and actually not really a legendary soup. In fact, only really 2 legendaries. Get a nice wave there. Let's give him a fist bump. And here we go. Let's see what we can get done with our boy Cusco. Now, I'm going to go ahead and actually just buff him up. Why not? We got a good crit chance up. That's going to probably give us a guaranteed stun. My placement on Zeus is not good to take advantage of the helpfuls that he gives out, but never mind that. Don't worry about that. Let's go ahead and target Namari. Between him and Tiana, that's going to be my main focus with this team. And Hercules was nice enough to sign up for the guaranteed stun from our boy Cusco here. If he could get the critical hit, he did not. He let us down big time, even when I set him up with what I thought was a surefire shot. Now we've got Maleficent, we've got a Tiana turn, and we've got the turn reduction, or the turn giving with Yzma. So taking a lot of heat with this first turn out the gate, but he managed not to go after probably one of the biggest things on the battlefield, the old Frank the Tank turn meter reduction, giving us plenty of momentum. Now we do have a charmed Double Jolly and Esmeralda, our only cleanser, so naturally we're not looking too hot here, but let's go and have Proxima hit the major hits. 17k. Proxima is out of his mind. Love that. And then we're going to go ahead and we're actually going to use this invincibility instead of on Cusco. I'm going to use this on Esmeralda. Let's get rid of that entangled mid there. And here we go. We're going to have Cusco not kill, but probably do a good amount of damage over here. Decent amount of damage, 19 groove, which means he is going to immediately go to human form. Gotta love that. And I think this guy, if I'm being honest, I think he's going to forfeit. But let's go and have Esmeralda take control of the battlefield. They're attacking each other. Things are crazy. And let's see what happens here. Now, we've got Hercules pissed off, nice and pissed off, and he's going after his father. Completely kills dad. And we do have Cusco. Cusco's about to get a turn. Cusco is about to transform early on in this battle. Let's go ahead and, I'm actually going to give this to Cusco. Protect him from Hercules. Let's go with the old swing in the back there. Could have done either with Proxima, but that's fine. Boom. We have Esmeralda doing her passive, and here is Tiana. Tiana's going to heal up that Herc. Herc is now at 4 charges. Things are looking pretty bad with Herc being that juiced up, and I think the column's coming in no time. Not looking forward to that. All right, we're taking Sugar Rushes. All good, all great, all dandy. And we got our Transform Cusco. Things are looking on top now, baby. Things are looking on top. Let's go ahead and call a little bit of a risk. We're going to call everybody to assist here with Sugar Rush. Wonderful. Thank you, Esmeralda. That was definitely a risk, and Hercules made us feel it. Let's go ahead and do the moonwalk and see if we can get the kill before he gets empowered. This would be clutch, Cusco. Live to the moment. Live to the hype. Can you kill Hercules? He takes him down. He takes him down. That's a clutch move there. Now we're going to wand up. Now that Satan's dead, we can go ahead, wand up who we need to wand up. Let's go get Jolly, who's not going to do anything because he's on the other team at the moment. Let's have the big guy swing on into the battlefield. We're actually doing pretty good. Huge hits from... Wow. Huge hits from Pacha. 23k on the board there. Let's go ahead and try to just boom. One-shot Tiana. You know what? We're doing better. We're doing better. It takes time, and this does take a lot of S-tier characters to get the most out of them. Here's his summons. Those summons are going to get immediate abilities coming up here. We're going to have to deal with an empowered Maleficent who could plausibly kill us still because she's out of her mind. Let's go ahead and wand up Cusco. We got Sugar Rush as well. That's going to trigger That's going to trigger this. Let's do a protect first, because why not? We'll show you guys. And then let's go and do Sugar Rush here. And again, just like that last battle, can we survive? Can we survive? We're going to go ahead and give Cusco one of these buffs. And we're going to hope that these guys can get the job done. They don't even get the dragon summoned. Major fail there. We do have a protect up, though. That's going to help us out a little bit. Gumbo Pot's going to... yep, cool. Pacha dies. There goes that. There goes that. We probably could have won that, but we had a little bit of fun with it first. Hats off to this guy. That was a fun match. That was one that I'm glad aired, and I'm glad that you could see my mistakes that I made, and comment down below if you saw them, and B, overall just a fun match. We got an early risen Cusco, and we made the most out of it. All right, now moving on to the raid. All of the Titans are alive. We're going against the double-headed Rock Titan with a very interesting team. By no means is this the best comp. This is something I just threw together to have a little bit of synergy here to slow down all of the magic and those huge abilities that the Titans can do, or the Rock Titan can do with both heads. You want to stop those insta-kills. Now, we've got Cusco over here on the left, Barley to reduce the magic and to go ahead and help out with the magic reduction. We have Yzma for everything she does within the raids and the double head turn meter removal. We have Krunk, who is pretty good. You guys are going to see where Krunk comes into play here. And then we have Jack Skellington to get the fear on both the heads. Now, love Krunk. I'm going to point him out. The Tornado Titan's still up. We're not going to be getting all the speed that we could get. And we are about, we're about 2 or 3 turns in. Something happened with the beginning of this video, but you can see that we have our Cusco at 17 groove. And so the battle just started and we landed fear on one of the Titans, right? So here we go. We're going to go ahead and you guys are going to see kind of how I'm going to go about this run. And it comes out to around 500k damage. Now, I'm going to tell you now, I do not save the run. I did plenty of attempts this day, but we got close to, I think, like 430k damage, somewhere in that range. And I want to go ahead and highlight a couple things. So first of all, I signed the taunt on Kronk there. He's very good at absorbing damage, almost too much here. He pretty much almost dies. And the thing I love about that is you marry with his passive, and the guy is able to keep himself alive a lot and give himself buffs, and love what he can do. So here we go. We've got Fear on 1, and we're going to have Yzma there instantly take up Kronk all the way back to full health. Love Yzma. Her as a healer is slept on a lot. She has a lot of great abilities, but that healing is absolutely clutch. So here we go. We've got Krunk, who's great for a lot of reasons. He can extend the fear and the debuffs on the field. He can go ahead and give people magic to have them do their abilities more. And everything that Krunk does is pretty helpful within the raid. So here we go. Krunk is taking more of these hits. I think he does use his passive here right there, and he's able to heal up. This is only a gear 8 Krunk with nothing on him, and he's taking some big hits. So we've got ourselves a human Cusco pretty early on. Like I said in the video, he's able to get human form a little bit faster, and we're able to go ahead and get double fear on the field. And let's go ahead and see what we can get done with Cusco. My goal here was to hit as much damage on each of the heads without empowering them as much as possible while keeping the magic down. So obviously I'm thinking about some moves, and we have our first moonwalk of the battle, and we hit up with a 41k hit. Not the worst, not the best, but definitely a good start on the right Rock Titan head. So we've got the double magic reduction there. To zoom in, you guys can't see, but we do have the debuffs at the top here, and their speed meter bars went down pretty aggressively there with Yzma, hitting double 9,000s. Yzma's just incredible. And now we are going to go ahead and have Barley having a chance to call the Cauldrons. And with that, we got Cusco's guards summoned on the battlefield, which is awesome to absorb damage. And a couple things to note. We've got a protect up from one of those guards. I want you guys to focus on how much damage these guards do. It's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy how much damage they can do. And then on top of that, Yzma hitting, I don't know, 14,000 damage without passive. Really good stuff from Yzma. Can mess up the double rock head thing a little bit, but still very strong. So we have the Cauldrons go to characters that we didn't quite want, but that's okay. And at this point, we're hitting some good damage with our guards. We're going to hit a nice 35k with Cusco's first ability. So again, Gear 9 Cusco maxed out. Not bad, but not great damage numbers. But he still does a decent job. And we've got Cusco's guard taking all the hits for us, as well as Krunk, who's going to heal right back up and give himself all of those buffs. Now, typically when you guys see this move, it means you die, but luckily we've got offense down on both these bad cats here, and sometimes we have blind. And don't be afraid of all the red you see. Usually it doesn't hit that hard with offense down on the field, so we're doing okay as well. And at this point, I've got Barley, and I'm kind of deciding what to do. Do I magic reduce, or do I give somebody, do I reduce or give magic to one of my own teammates here? I decide to go ahead and give magic to Cusco, and he doesn't need it because he does get plenty of stuff from his guards. But here we go. We've got a protect going up, and we have this guard give Cusco that 1 to a 2 there on the crit chance up. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and have the guards continue to help. We have Yzma's turn coming up here, and with Yzma, we have another heal. I'm trying to decide who to cleanse, who to heal on this specific turn. I believe I go with, I think I go with Kronk here, or herself, one of the two. I go with herself. Keep Yzma alive. She's one of the best characters on our team. And right there, you're seeing some big time damage from his guards, massive damage, and they have great survivability. Kronk's coming out there and healing teammates. Yzma's coming out there with bigger passive hits. And we have another second Rock Slam Fist. So this is just bad, right? We're looking bad, but again, we don't have to worry. They're low damaged. We don't have to worry too much. And we have Cusco taking some big hits. Our first instant defeat is going to be going to Barley. Not the worst. I would have wanted Jack Skellington to die first, but that's okay. Barley, Barley died, and now we're going to be trying to have Jack do something on the team, and that is going to be putting the taunt on himself to take advantage of that mythical bonus they get from that ability. So, double 9,000s, double turn meter reduction. Yzma's doing her job phenomenally on the field, and Cusco's coming in for his second big hit on the field, and we now get up to a 49,000 hit. 49,000, not bad. Highest I've gotten, I think, is 65, maybe 70,000. And at this point, we're doing as much as we can to get them passive powered and get them before the insta-kills come out and destroy our whole team and ruin our happiness. So we've got the guards coming out, 2 double 3K hits, really stack up. And we've got another 35K hit with Cusco. You guys are seeing the damage he can do. He can do good. Other people do it better. He's not worth the fast farm, but he doesn't do a bad job. And again, you're looking at a Gear 8 Kronk, you're looking at a Gear 9 Cusco, a Gear 9 Yzma, and a Gear 8 Jack Skellington, and a Gear 8 Barley. So here we go. We've got Yzma going yet again. We luckily have that cleanse that's going to come in super helpful here on our boy. But I go with the hammer. I don't know why. Maybe I didn't have cleanse up yet, but that's okay. We'll keep moving forward. Cusco still has his big hit left. We got all the magic. Hit number 3 coming in with a lot of buffs. We get a 68,000 hit, and that is going to take us to empowered. 68,000, not bad at all, and pretty respectable damage. We want those damage numbers to come after empowerment, and because he can give himself guaranteed crit, you're actually able to hit those numbers reliably. I'm trying to figure out the best way to keep him alive, and we're using a lot of really clutch raid characters in this specific run. But it's double Rockhead. Double Rockhead's the toughest Titan. Lava, ice, nothing impressive there. No one struggles really with those Titans. And so I wanted to show you what Cusco can do within the raids, what he looks like in PvP. And let me know, again, if you guys like these long videos where I commentate battles. The best way I can know you guys appreciate these videos is by liking the video, commenting down below, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the Cozy Club. Our friends, we got plenty of other content for you. So until next time, stay cozy.